Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Manila Mayor Isko Moreno believes that the first-come, first-served policy in COVID-19 vaccination is still more efficient after the city of Manila reverted to an appointment system. Romel Lopez has the report.
This time last week, hundreds of Manileños were flocking to various COVID-19 vaccination sites as the city implements a walk-in policy for its inoculation drive. But several residents went home disappointed because they did not receive the much-awaited job. It's a different scenario in vaccine sites this time around as the city of Manila decided to revert to an appointment system. Only those who receive text messages from the LGU will be accommodated. We talked to Florencio, an office employee and a member of the A4 category. He said the verification process and the vaccination only took him 20 minutes.
I think it's better and it's convenient, especially those who have a job, but now it's better compared before. I think it's more systematic.
Some of those who lined up for several days just to get the shots also agreed that the reimposed system is, quote, more humane.
Ano masasabi niyo?
Adi okay, kasi kasama ko doon sa nag-commit ng metro sa Manila na na bakit gano'n ang gulo-gulo, may text message na, tapos ikaw yung walang slot. Di ba nakakaloka?
Ngayon ho, okay na.
Okay na, di ba? Wala nang tao.
However, some vaccinees failed to show up as scheduled. In Eulogio Amang Rodriguez Institute of Science and Technology, only 135 doses out of 1,000 available jobs were administered as of noon time, far from the usual average of 500 vaccinees when the open policy system was implemented.
Today, just to listen to some of the complaints because may setback yung ganung policy ko, no? May pila po yun. Kaya lamang, this is democracy. We wanted to listen as many as possible sa lahat ng ating mga kababayan. Ngayon natupad natin yung no walk-in. Because we have proven it in the past na talaga ito'y palpak itong scheduling system. It will never bring us any good. It will only bring us beautiful, nice video o nice footages dahil maganda, maayos. Pero this will not bring us anywhere.
The city of Manila reported the highest single-day vaccination record of over 27,600 doses when the open policy system was in place. That's why Mayor Isko said that they are exploring the possibility of going back to the said arrangement.
Pag ito hindi naging effective today, we'll go back to the regular open policy. So far yan po ang naging key kung bakit naging malakas po ang bakunahan. Laging panawagan ko, ang umiral sa atin ay pag-uunawaan, pagiging responsable, pagdidisiplinang kusa. Ang katagumpayan ng gobyerno sa vaccine deployment ay katagumpayan bawat tao kasi mapoproteksyonan sila. Lalo na ngayon, DJ, Chacha, Mang Ted, hindi kaila sa atin. Nailathala na ng mga balita. Meron tayong Delta virus o Delta variant.
A total of 24 vaccination sites are open in Manila with 1,000 doses available for each site. 4 malls are also serving as vaccination centers that can administer 2,500 vaccines per day. News 5, Romel Lopez. We are One News.
And the Metro Manila Council, or MMC, wants all returning Filipinos to undergo 14 days of quarantine amid the threat of the more infectious Delta COVID variant. MMDA Chairman Benhur Abalos said that returnees who get discharged early from quarantine facilities should still complete whatever is left of the 14 days at home. Abalos has urged local officials to ensure that those in quarantine will not be leaving their homes during this period. Meanwhile, the MMC is also looking to hire some 5,000 contact tracers in anticipation of more cases of the Delta variant.
Ang susi dito sa mga mayors naman ay in the event after serving a certain period for quarantine, yung pag-turnover po sa mga LGU para bantayan sila. Yun ang crucial po sa LGU eh.
And here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. The Office of the Vice President will be launching its COVID-19 Vaccine Express program in Manila on June 22nd. Among those who will be prioritized are tricycle and pedicab drivers, as well as delivery riders, who all fall under the A4 category. And the Duterte administration has only used up less than 12% of Bayanihan 2's funds for service contracts of PUVs or public utility vehicles. Under the Transportation Department's Bayanihan 2 budget, 5.58 billion pesos is allocated for the service contracting program. And the Bukawi Municipal Jail in Bulacan has become the country's first fully vaccinated facility against COVID-19. All of BMJ's 148 PDLs are persons deprived of liberty, and 19 security personnel have already completed their 2 doses. Gilas Pilipinas is now revving up for the FIBA Olympic qualifiers later this month after an unblemished campaign in the Fiba Asia Cup qualifiers in Pampanga. Lynn Olivario with the story.
Gilas Pilipinas caught fire from downtown, beating Korea in its own game and stayed steady in the clutch to emerge victorious against their arch rivals 82-77. That win cemented a sweep of the 2021 FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers in Angeles City, Pampanga. South Korea got off to a hot 9-0 start, but could not maintain the advantage as Gilas Pilipinas took charge in the second quarter, outscoring Korea 20-14 and holding them to just 5 of 12 from the field to enjoy a 38-34 lead at halftime.
I thought we did a great job in the first half and really set the tone that we were going to be a competitive team throughout the game.
SJ Belangel, whose buzzer-beating three-pointer won the first game against South Korea, outsmarted the Koreans once again. He drew an unsportsmanlike foul off an inbound in the last 25 seconds of the contest, leading to a split from the free throw line, 80-77, and another possession for Gilas Pilipinas. Dwight Ramos, who wanted to prove that the first win against the Pinoy's arch rivals was no fluke, drew a foul and split his charities, but secured the offensive rebound, not allowing the Koreans to make a comeback. It was the 22-year-old Philam who started the fire for the young squad, as he went 5 of 9 from distance to finish with 19 points, along with 3 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals.
It felt good to win, but I mean, really, the main thing about the game was that we would learn from it and we would get experience from it. It was a little personal. We want to show that we can hang with the big dogs like Korea.
While RJ Barrientos, Kai Soto, and Jordan Heading chipped in 10 points apiece. Gilas made 14 triples out of 37 attempts, 4 more than Korea's 10 for 35, had an overwhelming advantage in points scored off turnovers, 19 to South Korea's 5, and held Korea to 3 fast break points.
I think that tells a story that that's a pretty good formula for beating a South Korea team when you hold their transition game down and you don't turn the ball over and you get on the boards. This team has a real fighting spirit, and that was evident again today.
Gilas Pilipinas will take the day off before going back to preparing for the FIBA Olympic qualifying tournament on Tuesday, where they are to take on host Serbia and Dominican Republic on June 30 and July 1. But before that, they hope to have a practice game against China, who is also staying in the country before flying to Canada for more preparations for themselves.
I don't think that our results here are going to help us too much when we get there. I expect it's going to be great lessons for our players, and but you know, I know that our players are going to go there and fight, and that's what we have to do.
For News 5, Lynn Olivario, We Are One News.
For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.